It's the Winemakers on Sporting News, presented by Jack Daniels. Arizona at Seattle with Rick Heron. I'm Brian Blessing. Here's your preview. Seahawks laying 10.5. It's not a preseason game. The total is 34.5. And if it looks too easy or too good to be true, usually it is. Seahawks off that big win over Chicago. They've been defensively throttling people at home. Arizona, they couldn't score more than 14 points combined with the Jets last week. Why? It's only 10.5.
The Seahawks got their second road win last year, but they're 5-0 at home. They're 5-0 against the spread. The Cardinals have won their first 4 games. They lost 8 straight. Ryan Lindley at quarterback was 10 out of 31 for 72 yards last week. And Wisenhunt didn't go to Skelton, who was healthy. He's waiting for Kevin Cobb to be back, who was out for 6 weeks. So he must not like Skelton too much either. They were 0 for 15 on third down, Brian.
Going against this defense, Beanie Wells might voluntarily go back on IR.
Yeah, I agree. He might. They can't run it. They can't pass block. And now they're going to Seattle, the toughest place in the league to go play and to face the Seattle defense.
All right, we're poking holes at them, but let's give their defense some credit.
Their defense has played very, very well, and that's why you're seeing 34.5 with a double-digit favorite. But, okay, Seattle beat Dallas, Green Bay, New England, Minnesota, and the Jets on this field already. Now you're asking a team that can't move the ball to go in there and beat them. I'm not a guy who likes laying double digits, but the flip side of the coin is Seattle's never been a double-digit favorite either. They haven't been close to it. They haven't even been favored in most of those games.
This is foreign territory. Don't forget. Now, different. We're talking Lindley here. Arizona walked in as a monster dog and beat New England in Foxborough early in the year. It's tough to lay double digits and get the job done in this league. But let me just ask you. First of all, and you know me, don't get me going. The coaches were at their level best doing box of rock stuff. And Lovie Smith asleep at the switch with the Seahawks going down the field with the Bears sucking wind, doesn't call a timeout, give them a blow. They lose the coin toss. Seattle goes right down the field. They're sucking wind again. He still doesn't call a timeout. Seattle goes into Chicago, pulls out a win. Is this not a letdown spot?
You would think so, but Pete Carroll's a good coach. I don't know that it's so much a letdown spot. I'm not sure I want to lay 10, but I don't think the Cardinals can go in and beat them there. I mean, if Kevin Cobb plays, maybe they can keep the game close. They're talking about maybe he can play, but I don't think they can go up there and beat them.
What do you make of Seattle big picture, though? Listen, all of a sudden, Golden Tate, who was invisible the first couple of years, this guy's playing at a very high level.
How about Russell Wilson? Everybody criticized they're taking him and then starting him, and he's been very, very good. They're a solid playoff caliber team, and they get 3 of their next 4 at home. You can expect Seattle to make the playoffs, and they don't figure to lose at home.
They are not the Sea Chickens, especially at home. This defense getting after it. They host Arizona on Sunday.